know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, dog, all the employees get free protection. Go ahead and grab yourself one. One only, all right? Each employee grab yourself one of these nice guns right here.
Yo, am I an employee?
Yeah, dog, you're an employee. Go ahead and grab yourself a gun.
Yes, Gonzo, you're an employee.
I got him.
Miguel brought up a good point that this is going to be last resort, okay? We're not going to be shooting motherfuckers, okay? It's going to be last resort. Y'all need to learn how, I understand in this business, we're not exactly on the right side of the law, but at the end of the day, it's like customer service, right? You got to talk it through with them, okay? And if they don't pay the tax, right, our first step would be to escort them off the premises. Now, if they start threatening you and shit, push comes to shove, then obviously that's why you guys have what we're giving you, right? But let this be known that this should be a last resort, okay? Escort them off the premises. Tell them if they don't want to pay the taxes, they got to leave and they could run their money somewhere else, aka Yellow Jack, because that's the only place we're not going tax, right? But if they, like I said, if push comes to shove and they really push you to that point, then by all means defend yourself at any point. But remember, the people in this room, all right, we all got each other's back, right? Make sure before, use your brain. If you see 3 people coming in, they happen to be Manor, Hydra, or any type of gang, use your brain. Radio it in. Radio it in before this happens. Last thing we want is to have to clean up after your mess. You guys get robbed, shot down, and we have no clue who did it, right? We're not here to play detective. You're going to do something, radio it in beforehand, all right? And remember, be nice, right? Just because we're, over here tacking doesn't mean you got to come about it mean, right? Just use your words, communicate with them. If they don't want to listen, tell them to leave, all right? Now, if shit starts to happen, radio it in and then deal with it the way you need to.
I just got out of the hospital, so am I late or am I good?
Everybody understand?
Pull up. You're a little bit late, but you pull up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't bring enough mags. Who needs mags? I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Before I leave, like
shit, bro.
Just give him some. I'll just give him some. Yeah.
Okay,
Who needs mags?
Who needs mags?
Are you ready?
Like my dog was saying though, like J-Hobbs was saying,
0.
using these
Give him
guns.
one.
You guys gotta make sure using these guns is last resort, okay? Make sure it's last resort. If somebody comes in here and they're being stubborn and they don't wanna pay the tax and they still wanna use the place, you know what I'm saying? Inform them that they can go to the Yellow Jack and not get taxed. Now, if they don't wanna do that and they still wanna use the place and they don't wanna do anything and they wanna leave, then try and escort them off the premises. And if that doesn't work, then it is what it is, right? What can you do? You gotta pull out your gun and make them leave. That's last resort, okay? Make sure that's last resort. You guys will be paid. Here's how the payments are gonna work. Yeah, listen, you guys are gonna be taken care of, okay? You guys are gonna get paid for every person you tax, and then you're gonna get paid for being here. Well, you might be down at the VU, you might be at Bahama Mamas, or you might be up here. It depends. There's 6 employees. There's gonna be 2 of you guys at each place. We're all gonna get on the radio. If someone does go wrong, you guys gotta make sure that there's not too many people going to help. Let's say there's something happens at Bahama Mamas, right? Make sure there's not too many of you guys going to help Bahama Mamas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got any questions?
What percentage are we taxing?
5% for now. If there's any changes, I'll let you guys know, okay? There will be changes though. Each and every gang might have a different percentage. We'll keep a list. But today's the first day, opening day. Everyone's going to be getting taxed 5%.
Remember, boys, have each other's backs out there. I know some of y'all, this is your first time meeting, right? Look across the table from you. These are your, these guys are the people that's going to have your back out there, right? This ain't exactly the safest line of work. Get familiar with each other, know each other's names at the very least, and, protect each other out there. Shit might get real wicked. Yeah, man.
How about this? How about you guys introduce, because I don't know if you guys know each other, so how about we go around the table and everyone, introduces themselves so we get to know each other, dog.
All right, I'll start. I'm Charles Moses. I've been around for a while, out of the country for a little bit, but now I'm back, looking for work. Got this opportunity, and I'm glad to be around with you boys.
That's right.
My name is Gonzo.
What?
I was stuck in the sewers. Like, I had to get me out of there, My boys are there. I was looking for some jobs, before had to give me the opportunity. And I'm happy to be here.
Alright, shit.
Name's Alex, and I don't know why I'm here, bro.
I'm lost.
Next
Type
next
shit.
person.
The
Next person.
Type shit.
Damien, I've been around Z and the guys for a little bit. So Z told me to just come and apply.
There you go, Doug.
I'm Roy. Used to lead Dice Gang until it disbanded, and now I'm just trying to find new jobs.
You found the right place.
You got some food on?
My name Charles Danger, Playboy millionaire philanthropist,
pass out.
owner of Chain Snatchers LLC.
Type shit.
I shit.
One of the boys need food. Anybody got?
Go ahead. Go one more person right here.
What the fuck
My
was radio?
name's Patrick.
816.9?
861.9.
Can you guys not speak over? Go ahead, Patrick.
Hey,
Sorry.
it's Patrick Pastrami. People call me Pat the Rat. You could just call me Pat or whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, I'm here to make money and not fuck around.
I like that. All right. Radio 861.9. Everybody remember that? That's going to be your main tool, right? End of the day, you guys have all these utilities, these gadgets that we've given you. But remember, don't be stupid out there. Everything you do is a reflection on us, Big Dog Security, okay? Like I said, your main weapon is going to be your vocal cords, right? Talk it through with them. Escort them off the premises. They don't listen. You guys aren't stupid. Deal with it how you see fit.
If somebody asks you why you're there, let them know that the club has employed Big Dog Security to secure the place, okay? And everyone that's running their money through there will be getting charged, okay? Use the word charged. It's as simple as that. They're getting charged for using the club's facilities, okay?
No discounts to your friends either. If we find out you're giving discounts to friends, you'll get fired.
Ain't no
Worse
friends
than
in
that,
business.
man, he might get roughed up by our boy Jamal here. He got hands.
No friends.
Is there any people exempt from the charge?
No.
Nope.
As of right now, no. Like I said, as of right now, anyone you see is 5%. This will 100% change, maybe by tomorrow, maybe by today, who knows? But we'll keep a list of it and you guys will know, okay?
I got a theory question.
Okay.
So, like, let's say, you know, Raccoon and like a bunch of the big Hydra boys, they come down and they're trying to do a money run and they like, you know, shit gets popping and they end up, you know, getting shot down or something like that. Where do we go from there? I'm good to take their money?
That's a great question, actually.
We just commit at that point.
Yeah,
That
you
is a
may as
great
well just
question.
take it all at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
take
mean, if
everything.
they
It's either them or you.
And before that even gets to that, we should know
Like
that
I said,
Hydra are there trying to do that.
You
know?
gotta listen. Listen. No one here is stupid, and that will more than likely happen. But your job is to try and prevent that from happening. Okay?
Yeah.
Do not escalate. Try to de-escalate. Now I understand. You know that might not work every time, and it is what it is. But just try your best.
Yep, keep it professional. Remember, you're not there to fucking make threats. Just lay it down, you know, lay it down how it is. Pay the tax or get the fuck out. Simple as that. I want to hear a lot of radio activity, a lot of chattering on the radio, right? You know what I'm saying? I need to hear you guys communicating with one another, right?
Like I said, if somebody doesn't want to pay the taxes, redirect them to the Yellow Jack, okay? If they want to be tax-free, tell them to go to the Yellow Jack.